You can see the cars drive by behind you. Seriously.
Nope. We live.
Okay, keep it open. Keep it open.
You're supposed to be muted right now. We live.
My pipe be hard as hell.
Yes, sir. Back at it again. Back at it again. Did y'all miss us? We only been gone for a week. Atlantic Carcast Season 2 episode. I have no idea. I don't know what number we on. We only took a week off since we started back with Season 2. So welcome back. I'm one of your hosts. I go by the name of Mr. And hold on. Everybody's in the wrong position. Wait a minute. Let me get this together. Let me get it together. Is that right?
No,
Yep, that's right.
No.
She's up under me.
There
Bam.
you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I go by the name of Mr. And then we have the lovely purple-haired bandit next to me, the lovely, beautiful TJ. And then above her is the infamous Mr. Skip of Skip's Trophies and More, where all your trophy needs will come to life. So please follow him. And then next, it will come to life. And next to him is the legendary Hulk Smash, elite muscle in the building. Yeah. So we bite, y'all. How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? How was everybody's week? What's the deal?
Good week.
Well, as you guys know, I was in Vegas last week. My wife's birthday. My wife's birthday was actually this past Tuesday, but we left last Wednesday, going to Vegas, and we left out of there Monday, come home, and she had a ball. She wasn't shocked because I had to let her know because couldn't buy a plane ticket without putting her name down. But anyway, she had a ball, man. We took her best friend with us, and her.
You spent about $1 trillion.
If I had it, it would have been spent. But,
Dang.
No, we didn't go overboard like that. I mean, she didn't want for shit. I actually had time to do the podcast because I was still on Atlanta time, but it was daylight still in Vegas.
Wow.
So of course we did the podcast, and then we got up and went out some more. And by us being on Atlanta time still, we ended up staying up, been 5 o'clock our time there.
Wow.
Then we went and got something to eat, and then it was like, okay, we're not tired.
What do we do now?
Right. So that time change when it hits, it's like your body just dies. So
you had to take like a day or two to adjust back.
It took us like 4 hours. We actually late when we went to the room saying we're gonna make ourselves go to sleep. We slept for like 4 or 5 hours, showered, and was on it. And then we started adjusting. And we got back here Monday, and now we're 3 hours ahead behind. So, getting up in the morning was like, oh boy. It was crazy to have to readjust. But that was my weekend, man. And Seymour was just finishing up, and I was trying to get over there that Thursday. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna waste that money to go in, and it's pretty much, just a car show. More expensive car show, but still. But
Welcome back.
How much did it cost to get in over there?
I want to say $70 or $75 a ticket. I'm thinking that. I'm not sure because I didn't even. When we found out where it was, I was like, do I really want to go? Because if I go, I'm gonna stay. But because that weekend wasn't about me, it was about my wife. So. Right. Of course, she said, I don't want to go see no cars. I see cars all the time. Okay, well, let's go. What you want to do? So we casino hopped and walked and casino hopped and walked and casino hopped.
Sounds like a blast. My kind of fun.
TJ, how was your week?
It was good.
You have nothing interesting to tell us every time. It was good. Like, look, kids,
everything ain't for the internet.
How was your day at school, son? It was good.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, indeed.
Are you going to repeat everything?
Hulk Smash, how was your week? You got the same old balloons, man. Them balloons ain't went down. Where you get them from, man?
Balloons over here on the floor. I got balloons on the floor on this side.
He got some sagging red ones over there.
Them latex is down.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Everybody see he don't go in that room. Everything still. We can go.
All right.
So wait, hold on, mister. Go ahead, Hulk. Go ahead.
Oh, my week was uneventful. It actually went fast this week. I'm gonna be honest. Came off vacation and went back to work, and it's Friday now. I mean, it went really fast, and I love it.
Okay.
And I love your background, mister.
Somebody got up under the skin last week. Why am I the background changed like yours? You in jail?
They said last week I was on house. Shit. They said I was on house. I was like, God damn.
Somebody said
y'all saw Mr. Outrageous' house, and he had all those like
going with the wind stairs.
Yeah, them three level stairs where you go up the stairs, you turn, you go up the stairs, you turn, you go up the stairs, then you're there. Okay. Don't play with me.
Why don't you show the stairs? Same stairs.
Yeah, why don't you show the stairs? Why don't you show the stairs?
Little piece at a time. If you see some cars riding by, that's all good. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, that means you don't know where I'm at.
So let me tell you, it took him like 2 hours to set up his little setup right there in that little punk ass corner with the Christmas tree.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry to you. Stupid.
I mean, he's sitting. Excuse me. He's sitting in this $3,000 chair. So I got issues with where he's at in general. But we just gonna let it slide.
I couldn't even set my mic up on a table that I could have sworn I purchased. I could have sworn.
Hey, help him addicted to say why that damn vase so fucking big.
It's a big room.
That's expensive too.
It's a big room. You just can't see the perspective of it from where he's sitting. So
this is a humble flex, but if anybody has came to our home, I mean it's literally a museum, and it's not on my behalf, it's all on hers. But it's a lot of delicates.
I've been there. I've been there.
A lot of delicates.
When I walked in there, motherfucker, I was like, oh, man, I ain't taking my shoes off. Like, shit, I might dirt up the towel.
if I can muster up the Hulk Smash strength to pick this up and hit you with it, it's lights out.
You better quit playing with that before you break it and get your ass whooped.
You can't even move it. It's too heavy.
You can't pick that base up, Mark?
It is extremely
heavy.
Man, ain't shit in my house I can't pick up.
It's
Well, it's not really a vase, it's a fountain. You just can't see it.
it's
Okay.
extremely heavy. Yes.
Uh,
And this Christmas tree is a new Christmas tree we're starting to collect, and this is a all black tree that we've added to the collection. And we've had the tree diva come over and decorate it. So anybody that knows us can come over and check out the new tree. It's very beautiful, and I wanted to kind of show it
are
off.
you inviting people to your
So
house to look
lame.
at a goddamn
Oh my
tree?
god, he is so
If
lame.
that ain't corny as hell, y'all want to
So
come out,
lame.
check out the
Hold on.
tree. Like
I want
what?
to know
So
about
lame.
this tree diva.
Just know.
I want to know about this tree diva.
Oh, you need some help with
The
a tree?
tree,
She's
tree
definitely a
diva.
tree diva. She
Let's
decorates
say
trees.
She's
for a
not
living.
cheap. She's not cheap. She
Oh,
will come over and feng shui your Christmas decorations, your trees, and I think she's up to what, about 7 trees now?
In her
who?
house, she probably has about 9.
Okay, nine
Oh, the
trees.
lady y'all talking
in
about
y'all
has 9
house,
Christmas trees in her house.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
in her
and they
house.
all
too?
laid. They all laid. They all laid.
Okay, call me old fashioned, but what the fuck is a laid Christmas tree? A tree with ornaments and icicles and that shit. Okay, but what?
That's minor for a tree diva. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Oh, you don't even know what a tree is.
First of
I'm
all,
assuming she's putting candles.
all the Christmas trees all have themes.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, okay. There you go. Gotcha.
so
Okay.
you have a diva tree, and you can just use your imagination of what that looks like. You have I think it's a
She's got a New
Buffalo
York tree.
New York tree.
Yeah.
It's several, and each one of them has a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Help from Addicted got some eagle eyes.
What you say?
Is that an ACC pillow behind you?
No, you gotta zoom in. You gotta zoom in. We got it on deck.
Wow.
You gotta zoom in. No, it's not an ACC pillow. We got stuff though.
You ain't got to tell people it's not an ACC pillow. It looks like one. Just
It sure is. I thought
Hey,
it was.
PC celebrity, leave me alone now. Okay, now. All right, you came right in starting it.
All right, so let's get this thing popping. Please hit the like button if you are in here. Hit the share button if you are in here. The title of tonight's show is what? Everyday drivers.
Everyday drivers.
Everyday drivers. And
Cars, right?
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention what happened with young Dolph yesterday. Very tragic. Rest in peace, young Dolph in Memphis. And I was kind of thinking about the title of tonight's show, and I was thinking about his situation and kind of how it correlates with what we do and the vehicles that we drive. And it made me think to myself, if he was really going to buy cookies for his mother, did he really need to drive? I think it was a Corvette.
Lamborghini.
No, it was a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini?
It was Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I've heard Corvette. I've heard Lamborghini. I think
news showed a picture of it.
Right, was Lamborghini. But does he really need to drive a Lamborghini to get the cookies for the mom, or should he have an everyday driver? So, and we've already touched on several times on this show as far as being safe and what to do and what not to do when we're out in public. So, do we really need to have an everyday driver, and should we really be driving these vehicles everywhere?
Well, in his case, he would need an everyday driver because he's famous, because he's always involved. Well, he was always involved in stuff. You know, he got shot at 100 times in North Carolina, and he was there for a show. So when you hear things like this, you in a cookie shop and somebody rides by, stops, gets out, and shoots and kills you. That wasn't random.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
Planned.
That's a hit.
Planned.
So a person like him shouldn't drive flashy and whatever, and you shouldn't be somewhere where people want to kill you. That's the bottom line.
I mean, in the chat they said that was a C8 Corvette. I think that was a vet, Skip.
Okay, well, I'm telling you what the news said because none of us were there.
Don't nobody know shit though.
Whatever. Okay, but they said it was a Lamborghini outside. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Glad I wasn't there. And hey,
They did say Lamborghini on the news. It did say Lamborghini.
I think that was
okay. Well, anyway, whatever it was, it ain't his no more.
It's still his.
There you go. He ain't gonna drive it. Let's put it that way.
No, he not driving it.
but yeah, man.
So insensitive.
Well, I've been on a lot of things in my life, and it go kill me.
I mean,
But
so if he was in an
man,
everyday driver, do we think that would have happened, or
they may not have known it was him.
might not have known it was him?
Like you said, if it was a hit, and most rappers, and I can't speak to none I don't know, they put the jewelry on, they be flashing, they ride slow, want everybody to see them, blah blah blah. I do this for a mama, whatever the case may be. He had to be seen. He was in a if it was a C8 Vet, Lamborghini, whatever, he was visible.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So low key car, everyday driver. Oh, he wouldn't drive no shit like that. In and out, back home.
But they said that that was a hit, that they had some people after him because allegedly he was supposed to have somebody's mama's house burnt down. And that's what happened. Yeah, I heard a couple of things, a couple of different conspiracy theories, podcasts about it. Like they got two guys that's supposed to be the shooters on pictures on floating online. Whether it's the guys or not, they haven't said that that's the guys. Wow. But they showing like, okay, these are the two guys. And they average guys, they got on jogging suits with nothing on it, black jogging shirt, sweatshirt, gray jogging pants, white shoes, face covered up.
Police. You describing the suspect, ain't you?
Oh yeah, because I seen it. I didn't know who the guy was.
Yeah, the tattoo on his left hand.
For real. And a spot between his web and his fingers.
They had on black gloves.
Leave all that to Tia.
They had on black gloves. But this is allegedly.
Allegedly.
It hasn't been proven.
That's not alleged. That's the video from surveillance from the actual store. So that's not alleged.
But the catch is they didn't say that that's where those pictures came from.
Yes, it did. And all the things I read today.
You see all the news, huh? Yeah, like you see every news. Okay, then. That's just what you heard.
I told you where I got my information from. But it's because I wasn't familiar with who he was.
He want that money. You want that 500,000? You want that 500,000, Hulk?
Man, if I can get that money.
As I hate to say it, if I knew who did dance in trouble, let's say my friend. Look,
I'm a snitch.
500,000.
But if
I was a snitch right now, your ass is grass.
I'm telling
you, I'm not gonna be on this podcast talking about I told. I can tell you that.
You'd already told
what you're talking about.
I'd be like skipped up on a lot of shit.
Yeah, I won that 500,000 on a scratch off.
Yeah. From what I'm hearing, though, his I think his mother's house is about 2 miles from that cookie shop. So from what the one guy I heard that they released that video, y'all might have heard it. He was saying that he had to have came off the interstate to get to this cookie shop. So these people have to have either followed him, A, or B, when he was at the gas station before he went to the cookie shop. Somebody went live because he's a celebrity. So every time a celebrity is spotted, they go live, and then when they see the live, he at the gas station, and then they sent the people to the location of where he went live at. The point is, if he was in an everyday vehicle, would this have happened?
I don't think so, because if he had been in an everyday vehicle, he may not have went to the gas station and been seen. He would have went and got the cookies and went back home. But that lifestyle dictates that you drive the flashy car, that you wear your jewelry every time you go outside. That when you see, you stop and say hey to your fans and whatever. So
But that
I also think it's a matter of just feeling comfortable. You know what I mean? Like if you're in your neighborhood, you grew up there, your mother lives 2 miles away, your grandma lives right down the street, then I'm good. I can go to this bakery that I go to every time I'm home. And he may have felt some level of comfort. I personally would not, I think that a lot of these guys need to have drivers. They shouldn't be driving themselves at all, A. they should probably have security, you know, especially if you know that people
If you got
are
beef out there like you do, like you did.
right.
But see, the
But
one thing we're missing, excuse me, Hulk, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna let you go right after I say this. When you get that level of money, that amount of money, that kind of celebrity, you get the fuck out. I don't care. People kill me with that. His mother and his grandmother lives there. If they can get to them, they can get to him. Hey, we got your grandma. You need to come on.
You know how hard it is to get your mama to move?
Hey.
Speaking from how hard it was to get my mother to move. To move to Atlanta from Buffalo, New York.
Everybody has said that. Everybody said, why don't he get out? But
the explanation is, to my mom or grandmother, with mama, I got too much money. I got a lot of people at me. You see, they tried to kill me twice. I got to move y'all. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If somebody do something to you, I'm coming, and they're gonna kill me, and you're gonna feel bad because they use you to get to me. So let's go.
Yeah.
I mean,
but he was a regular at that bakery.
Yeah.
And if you have an everyday car, and I want to put a hit on you, regardless of what car you get into, they're gonna catch you, whether it's an everyday car or a flashy car. And
you're dealing with stuff like that,
that was a hit.
It's a little different if it's an everyday driver, though, Hulk. You don't think
everyday, so? Oh God!
But how would you know? How would you know I had it? I mean, somebody.
I'm sure they watched him from when he got in that car, from when he left whoever's house, and got in that car and followed him to wherever he was going. As soon as they seen the opportunity, they're gonna get him.
But they knew for sure it was him because of that vehicle.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that I'm pretty sure he made it easy for them. I'm sure that's what they did. He made it easy to be targeted.
See, Joshua Henson made a comment, and to me, that's the comment of a fan. If y'all read that, now I'm gonna reply to that. I don't want to hear that he wasn't just a rapper making money. He done been to another state and they shot at him 100 goddamn times.
And a bulletproof.
It's more to it than that, than him just trying to make money. You don't just go out of state and get shot at, and then you make an album. The very next album he made was about the 100 shots that missed him. So don't tell me he was just trying to make money. And then you doing all this extracurricular shit like 6ix9ine and the rest of these motherfuckers that want to get rich and join gangs. And this shit happened to you. This karma come back and bite you in the ass. I'm not saying he killed nobody or nothing like that, but there's a whole bunch of rich ass rappers that pop up. You be like, damn, when he came in, everyday driver. You see what I'm saying? Or a chauffeured car or something like that. But no, don't tell me about he had another message, because no, you listen to some of his music and tell me about that message again. Because he got one song with a message on it, don't tell me that. No, I'm not buying that one.
I got to go back and find out what he
got a lot of hits. He got a lot of songs.
And everybody keeps saying that. Everybody said
after he got shot at in North Carolina 100 times, his very next album, I forget the name, 100 Shots or something. It had something to do with the attempted killing of him in North Carolina.
Right.
So that thereby he was trying to open people's eyes. I don't see where Tupac had keep your head up, but he was one of the he lived by the gun, he died by it. He shot them police in Atlanta. He did all this stuff here. So no, all rappers got messages, but no, don't try to make him a martyr now.
So that brings us to like everything we try to circle around about car culture. So let's talk about beef for a little bit, because Dolph had beef with Black Youngster, and he had a beef with Yo Gotti and all that. So as far as car culture and car clubs, so speak on like beefs, and do they end, and what makes some of these beefs end? Like some of these clubs, they split and people go both ways. They go, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, speak on that a little bit.
To me, beef all starts with one or two things, one or two major things, I'm gonna say. Envy and jealousy, which can be considered the same thing, or just plain old hatred. And let me give you an example.
Or money.
Envy or money. But envy is, man, Skip got his club run like a sewing machine. I could do it better because all he had to do was this, do this. I'm gone. You get to talking, you get to spreading the seed, and some people want to leave with you, and there you go. And the jealousy part is everybody kissing Skip ass. They just don't know he ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? So that to me starts a beef, because they'll be like, man, Hulk think you ain't shit. He said this, and I'm just telling you, man, because I'm cool with both of y'all. I don't want to be caught in the middle. That go your beef. Goddamn, dog, you could have talked to me. How you feel that way? You know, what did I do to make you feel that way? Common sense conversation. But then the stupid part be like, man, fuck that nigga. Let him go. Fuck him. You see what I'm saying? And it's bullshit petty beef. And I think it's the same thing that rolls over into rap careers. Like Mystical did an interview with Vlad TV. He said, man, I ain't beef with nobody. After I had that little tip for Cash Money, before I really got big, I realized. Yeah, I realized, no, man, you know what? I'm here to make this money. Now, we might laugh and joke with each other and shoot each other 2 or 3 times and make a hit song. But after that, behind the scenes, yeah, man, that was a good one, dog. You got me on that one. I bought your album. You bought mine.
It ain't worth dying for.
Yeah, but now everybody play gangsters. Anybody can buy a gun. You know, it's only certain states that you just really can't readily get a gun in New York and in California. But everywhere else, you pretty much go get a license and 3 weeks later go buy you a gun. I made this statement a lot before. 90% of the people in Atlanta that carry guns ain't never been in a fucking fight. They carry them because they can. It gives them that extra little bit of air in their chest, you know, that extra feeling of invincibility. You see what I'm saying? And to me, those are the most dangerous ones. I'm shooting that skip, but I'm gonna shoot everybody behind him because I don't know how to shoot. Because I think the way you're supposed to shoot is turn your hand to the side and just throw the gun when you're shooting because you see it on TV. So, you know, a lot of this shit is coming, it's opening people's eyes.
And how many times have we been at a show and everybody chilling, everybody posted up, having a good time, yada, yada, yada. And there's Club A and then Club B pulls up. And then everybody kind of look around like, oh, shit. Do we know? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but that to me are the people the people that were either left in the club and the club was pretty much decimated because, you know, 30 people left, or the people that hated the person that left and be like, oh, here come this motherfucker. Yeah, you know, y'all watch out, they ain't shit, you know, whatever. And that's in my opinion, that's what I see. You see, now I don't know about the individual beefs where people want to fight, but there was I've seen clubs, like there's a couple of clubs that's gone, and I'm not gonna call their names because they're no longer clubs because of beef. I got the paperwork on this club. It's my name, and pretty much a cease and desist was issued, and the people that know about this issue, they know who I'm talking about. But I was there, and they issued a cease and desist that if y'all don't scrape them logos, we impounding the cars or whatever the police told them. But they started scraping them on the spot. So, you know, beef could come from a lot of different places, but in this car scene, it's all manufactured, in my opinion. There's no there could be a legitimate beef because, you know, I mess with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, it was 2 consenting adults, whether she was your girlfriend or not. And you might be mad at the wrong person.
Shit, wasn't your girlfriend if somebody else was able to take it?
Yeah, it could have been your girlfriend. Sometimes your girlfriend just wants something else. Or your boyfriend just wants something else, whatever the case may be. But anyway, but yeah, the beef on the car scene, man, is nothing like beef with these rappers. Because a rapper can say, man, I'm gonna kill everybody that likes Skip. And people that's fanatical about him will go out and do it. Or his henchmen. You really was serious about that, dog? You know we can make that happen. You see, so it's completely different because nobody's been killed behind beef on the car scene. Nobody's been put in the hospital behind beef on the car scene. There might have been a couple fights or a couple of guns drawn, you know, but again, it was
some almost fights.
Yeah, there's been a whole lot of almost fights. But you know, you can't control everything and everybody, and that's why I tell y'all all the time. Boy, when they talk about me, I'll be like, okay, cool. Appreciate it. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be there. I don't care how mad you get. I don't care what you say. As long as you don't get in my face and do all that jibber jabber. She goes telling me I'm an ugly judge or I'm an ugly person or I can't judge. Okay, cool. That's your opinion. I get it. But other than that, you can't. If you make me mad to the point where I'm gonna do something, then it's only 1 or 2 places I'm going: hospital or the graveyard. That's it. But you know, I ain't no gangster, so let me shut up. Anyway, go ahead. I'm too old for this shit.
You're not
what's your take on it, TJ?
What's my take on what?
on everyday drivers.
Which part of it?
Like, I mean, somebody like Young Jeezy, like he's not from Macon, but like he's known for driving a blue Lamborghini and Macon. Like every holiday, like Christmas, Thanksgiving. I hope I'm not telling too much information, but so back when him and back when him and Gucci Mane was beefing, I knew personal people that had a problem with Jeezy, and they was like, if I see that car, so if he had an everyday driver, that might not happen, but people were looking for that baby blue Lamborghini at some point when the beef was on. And it's everybody who's known in their hometown because they think they're in their hometown, nothing's gonna happen to them, So people on the south side, like we always had this south side, north side debate. So somebody like NASCAR Nick feels very comfortable on the north side, nobody's gonna bother him, or somebody like Hulk Smash feels very comfortable on the south side because that's where he's from. But are we really comfortable where we're from?
Yeah, but you can't compare our level of celebrity with a young Dolph, who's known by millions and millions of people, who's also hated by millions and millions of people.
So the
we're the local celebrity. No, it's less than what he would have. Yeah, because you got to have eyes everywhere. We got to have eyes on the south side. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody hate me in North Carolina or South Carolina. You see what I'm saying? The man and somebody made a comment by he got shot at 100 times. They had to be staged. No, he got hit. He got hit 6 times. He just didn't get hurt bad. But it was all over the news. They shot all his vehicles up.
Yeah.
But anyway, as far as the level of celebrity, if I had hit the lotto or something, my hometown is small, man. I would have to go. We gotta go. The older people like, hey, going away, nobody gonna bother me. Yeah, but they'll bother you to get to me. If that's the case.
And I think too that hometowns have a crab in the barrel kind of mentality. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I have no interest in going back to Buffalo. I have no interest in doing anything in Buffalo because people in Buffalo are just really crabs in the barrel. I'm sorry if anybody is listening who's from Buffalo. It's true. It's true. I mean, it's
Griselda
just true.
hates you now.
So let me ask you a question. So what y'all saying is, once you get rich, celebrity or whatever, you leave your hometown and go somewhere else and just let them, and not try to bring some people up or try to bring the community up.
It's different.
I think that he was doing very much that. You know what I mean?
That's what I was told he was doing.
Drives, all that.
He was doing very much that, but I think that the level of caution that he did not have was part in why he, got shot. Like I said, he didn't have a driver. He was driving himself. He didn't have security. There's no way I would be alone. Even if I was only going to the store to buy cookies for my mother, and I knew that people had issues with me in that capacity.
In your hood.
In my hood. Especially in my hood, I wouldn't be.
But to be able to have 24-hour security is not cheap. And I don't think he had that kind of money, did he?
Yeah.
He did.
His wife just put up $500,000.
Oh no, he had it.
Like, for example, I don't want to butcher his name, so I'm not going to say the name.
Oh,
I ain't going to talk about me here.
I'm going to kill you. Go ahead. What's his name?
The young man in California. Wasn't it California?
Nipsey Hussle?
Nipsey Hussle, yeah.
Oh, thank God he did it right.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Like him. He was bringing up his community. They kept trying to get him out, but he was trying to bring up the community as well.
That was beef, though.
Oh, yeah, it was beef.
That was all gang-related bullshit.
That was beef.
But let me tell you something else, too. And I don't know Nipsey Hussle. I think I know 2 songs that he had before he died. Nipsey Hussle had a store in the middle of the neighborhood. Whole plaza, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He sold T-shirts and jeans. You know what the average T-shirt cost in that store?
Shit, like $50? TJ
$800.
Yeah.
TJ.
No.
Hustle, and it's a funny story behind that, but go ahead.
Right, but his T-shirt, the clothing in his store was high-end shit in the middle of the hood.
Yes.
It couldn't possibly because why
I'm
would
telling you what.
high-end? Oh no,
No, why would he have?
Yeah,
This dude,
have a high-end store in the hood where
look it
nobody
up.
can afford it.
Look it up. The dude made a mixtape. The dude made a mixtape, right? You know, in between his albums or whatever. Normally, people give their mixtapes away. Guess what his mixtapes cost? $1,000.
Yeah.
Jay-Z bought 100 of them.
Yep, and it was gone. Yep.
Who makes a mixtape for $1,000 per, and you ain't got a platinum album?
He's a genius.
So don't tell me he was looking to bring the hood up. He was looking to make money. Now he did a lot of philanthropic shit. I get it.
I don't know.
But no,
I think he was because he bought that whole property.
And I get that, and he gave people jobs.
He had co-working space, restaurants. He was really trying to bring up the property value of the whole area
by putting a high-end store in there.
Become a almost so to speak, a Renaissance area.
So are you saying that we can't have high-end stores, Skip?
No, I'm not saying that. Watch this.
That's what you sound like you're saying.
Show me a neighborhood. Okay, you're right. Show me a neighborhood that has a Gucci store in it or a Louis Vuitton store in it. Show me a black neighborhood that has one in it. Show me a neighborhood store that has a Michael Kors in it outside of a Macy's. Those are high, and those are the lower high-end stores. Show me one that what's the red bottom shoe? What are they called?
Have you?
Show me a black neighborhood that has. Yeah, I've been to all of them.
Store? No, yes. I'm saying, have you been to the Marathon store? Everything in the store didn't cost $1,000. I've been there several times. So what I'm saying is, you can't say that. You haven't even been to the store. I can.
I haven't been there, and people tell me what it is. It's the same damn thing. So you tell me nothing in there was $1,000 plus.
I'm not saying. I'm saying there were lots of things in there that were not. You could get a Crenshaw T-shirt for $25.
He was comparing that. He was comparing that to that one album that was $1,000. Them clothes wasn't $1,000. Skip.
Man, listen to me, man. Look it up. I prove me wrong. Look it up after the show. We'll talk about it. I'm telling you, man. He had $800 T-shirts in that shit.
I bought T-shirts from that store, sir.
So none of them were over $500. Is what you're saying?
No, not a T-shirt.
Mark, you didn't go, Mark. I'm asking Tia. She was there. So none of his T-shirts are over $500. Is what you're saying?
I'm saying there were quite a few things in there that were not even $100.
Okay, were there T-shirts in there that cost $500 or more? Is what I'm asking.
Yes, but you could go to Wish in Atlanta and get a $500 T-shirt.
I'll not Wish what?
Wish, the store Wish, sweetheart. Swish.
Swish. I ain't never heard of that.
Wish.
Oh,
Wish.
Yes.
I've never heard of it. And you call me a hater. I don't care. I'm Skip. Skip a hater. I'm just telling the damn truth. Nah. Get mad at the truth, Flip.
Okay, bring it full circle.
At any rate.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, like, everybody remembers Surf, right?
Yeah.
For the people that don't know, his name was Surf, and he was known as the Silver Surfer Camaro. Chromed out, Transformer, way back. He was one of the people with the first chrome wrap, right?
And he had a slingshot the same way, didn't he?
And he had a slingshot the same way. Everything was on floaters. It was touched head to toe, immaculate, right? Haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing well. But my point is, this guy had a guy with him, and his name was TJ?
Yeah, it was Unc.
Something like that. And he was literally security for the vehicle.
Handler.
He was the handler. Yes. Strap, everything. Wow. So, and I think, to my knowledge, besides some, gangster niggas that I know, but he was the only real, like, professional handler that I've seen. And I haven't seen anybody like that since, that they knew you approach this vehicle the wrong way, something might fucking happen.
Damn. That's news right there. Yeah. Was he that kind of dude to have that kind of beef?
Fuck yeah.
I said beef.
The beef. Did he keep up?
No. I don't think it was a matter of the beef. It was just the car.
Protecting his asset. Yeah, he was protecting his asset. Absolutely. And I haven't seen that. Have you?
No, I haven't.
I don't see any point. Because they take that Hulkmobile. All I'm gonna do is get a Hellcat to replace it. That motherfucker jump in that motherfucker. at the gas station. See how fast I get a new one.
But see, I get what you're saying, Mark. And with Surf, I had no idea he had that going on with the. Because I saw a guy with him, but I just felt like that was his partner. You know, I didn't know. Yep. But my thing is, if you have insurance, what's so special about that car? Now, this is where y'all gonna say I'm hating again. He had some floaters. We're talking about top end at the time he had them was what, $6,000. Okay. He had a wrap. Top end at that time was $4,000. So we're talking about $10,000, not counting the upgrades. What about that car will make you want to put an armed person on that car? You get what I'm saying? It's nothing that insurance won't pay for.
I think that there's nothing insurance won't pay for, but it was a matter of.
I think they were protecting his life.
I don't really think anybody can justify something that like that. To me, it just sounds stupid as hell to me.
I think everybody knew he was the driver.
Yeah.
So the handler is there to protect the asset, which is the said vehicle, and the fucking driver.
That's what I think.
They would go for the driver and the asset. And I think that's what the handler is for. So in Dolph's scenario, he had the asset, which was the vehicle. That's how they knew where he was at. And then he was the driver. So it's something's missing. Because nobody was there to protect the asset or the driver.
Well, maybe he didn't think he needed it, like Hulk said.
Oh yeah, he must. Because my thing is, if I'm rich, for one, if I'm rich, I ain't beefing with you because I got too much money to beef with anybody. And two, I'm gonna have a driver and I'm gonna have security at all times.
But see, the difference is, Hulk, if you're rich from working for it, say you did good investments and you made a little bit of money, versus rich being a rapper and you're talking shit about rapper B and rapper C and rapper D, and you part of gang A that don't like gang B and they live the next block over. That's different.
But see, I'm too rich. I'm not gonna be that rich to where I'm gonna need a gang. But I'm agreeing with you because if I'm a rapper, singer, whatever, if I'm an entertainer and I can afford 24-hour security, I'm gonna have 24-hour security. You know, whether I'm not gonna go to the corner store and get my own Pepsi. I'm sending somebody to go get me a Pepsi.
Or call Instacart.
Or Uber Eats. My mother wanted some cookies, I'm going to send somebody to go get my mother some cookies.
Instacart.
I disagree.
I'm with you.
I disagree.
Well, okay, why you disagree, Mark?
That's what I would do.
Don't listen to him. He Instacart soda.
Yeah, I do.
This is
what I'm saying. But I have liberty. I have liberty to go to the gas station and get a soda. But I'm saying if it's a person like Dolph who would technically is super famous and they're cut off, they want to feel normal, and they want to feel normal in their own hood.
What's normal about driving a Lamborghini? Well, I don't know if he had his jewelry on, but I'm assuming
because he's fucking rich. That's
not normal. Rich is not normal.
If you're rich, that's normal to him.
But it's different to be rich and be flashy.
Beyonce's not going anywhere.
Nope. If you see her, you're gonna see her with an entourage.
She's not.
And that's called being.
And she probably wants to go get some fucking cookies for her mom. I'm sure.
She probably wants to, but she's smart enough not to do it.
She's gonna shut that store down to go get those.
I'm gonna tell you something. Beyonce said on Good Morning America, one of them shows in the morning that my wife watched. Jay-Z bought her a ring. I forgot how many carats it was. She never wears it in public because she don't want somebody to see the size of the ring. No, she worth damn near $1 billion. He worth damn near $1 billion.
Yep.
You gonna want people to see this ring to make an attempt to rob her or whatever to get that ring, and she wouldn't show it on TV. She kept her hand down because she had it on and she forgot to take it off before she went on the set.
You see what happened to Kim Kardashian?
Yep, that's why.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Yeah.
She had all that jewelry, they robbed her.
And just like the Real Housewives of one of California shows just got a house broken in, showing off all the stuff on Instagram.
I need to take this tree down.
Hey,
don't play with me.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my balloons behind me. I might have to take them down too.
Yeah, you better take that shit down.
Yeah, your balloon. Hey, they say your latex getting saggy, man. You gotta get rid of that shit.
Take that shit down,
I ain't gonna say it again.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone, because you get a back swag at you. But somebody says a porno set.
Who said that last week?
They did say that.
This wasn't a robbery, though. This was a hit. He was moving wrong. Okay.
He was moving wrong.
Yeah, he definitely was moving wrong. But Rashawn said you forget what it's like to be a gangster, and I'm assuming he's talking about why would you not just go out on your own? And see, gangster to me is taking care of your family and living and being here for them. You know, we can all say, "Oh, why you to fight and do all this shit," but shit ain't the same no more. Now motherfuckers talking guns.
And they said he had a pistol. They said he bust back.
Yeah,
oh, wow,
that sure did.
Yes, he bust back. Them boys, them two dudes had choppers. What you busting back on?
Hey.
Ain't that much gangster in the world if you just got a pistol.
Man, he could have had a Uzi. If they got off first, he was out with that Uzi.
2 choppers versus 1 pistol is not gonna win.
Man, he could have had an M60 machine gun. If they got off first,
it's over.
It's over with.
It's over.
But you know, hey, it's all conjecture at this point.
I don't know. I just think it's just extremely odd that we fall victim in our own neighborhoods. You know, Nipsey Hussle, all these different scenarios. I don't get it. I was shocked when I heard that. It was like, no way. And I went to school with a pastor that's very knowledgeable and high up in that area. He doesn't get it either.
But why you think Boosie in Atlanta? Boosie has said he can't live in Baton Rouge. He said I can't go back. I can't go back home. They'll kill me there.
Yep. He said it. You
see, when you have that kind of celebrity, and he live out in the woods, so if trying to show he's scared, whatever. Okay. But no, when you got that kind of celebrity, man, you got to change the scenery. You just got to. You do. You know, we can sit here and say, as people that don't have that celebrity or that money, we can say, "Oh, that's right. You get when you get a little money, you want to run away from everybody." No, I'm protecting myself from everybody.
I mean, a perfect example of that is like Chief Keef. He was notorious in Chicago. Soon as he got his cash, pew!
What's interesting to me is how many celebrities live here in real anonymity and really thrive here, you know?
Yeah. But that's a perfect example of making your money make money, or making your celebrity make you some more money in comfort. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Why is Atlanta a place that people can come to and live and not be bothered? There are so many celebrities that live here.
This is Black Hollywood.
Steve Harvey bought Tyler Perry's house.
Not just Black people either. You'd be surprised.
But Steve Harvey bought Tyler Perry's house. You know, and he already had a house here. But the two reasons, in my opinion, are it's a Black Mecca. Number one, for the Blacks, if we're just talking about the Blacks. Yeah. And number two, the opportunities to do any and everything that you want to do whenever you want to do it. A city like Baton Rouge has nothing on Atlanta. Memphis has nothing on Atlanta. Even though Memphis is a pretty nice city, you know, got their own tourist stuff, but people break their neck getting here for all the different events, for all the different things that happen. Atlanta is almost like a New York in a sense where there's something to do 7 days a week. You know, in Orlando, for instance, in Florida, through the week, shit closed early because there's not enough money being made. So when you come to Atlanta, there's always something to do. Yeah, let's go there, man. You know, we like jazz clubs, there's plenty of them. You know, we like reggae, there's plenty of clubs. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I think that's one of the reasons why people flock to this city. And now that Tyler Perry has Tyler Perry Studios here and all the other people are making movies here, Walking Dead and all that stuff, why not be where you might see the celebrity that you always want to see?
Yeah, shout out to Nate Country. If he drove his car in Indianapolis, that motherfucker is gonna be out of here, as opposed to driving it in Dunwoody.
But I think that, you know, you can live here and no one has to know where you live. You can live in a gated community. your neighbors can know who you are, but other than that, you know, you can live here, and just really, you know, like I said, be
everybody
anonymous.
And God, I trust on their license plate. I don't know where that nigga live.
Yeah,
but see, Gasomaniacs made a perfect statement about Rick Ross. Everybody know where he lived because he bought Holyfield House.
Right.
But the security gates were already there. He just bought it because he didn't have to do nothing but put security in the gates. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm pretty sure he got 24-hour security in that place.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, the Fast and the Furious, one of the last Fast and the Furious movie, a lot of the scenes were shot at that house.
Oh yeah,
yeah, bunch of things were shot there. Bunch of things.
Coming to America.
Yeah, that's what it was. I'm sorry, it was Coming to America that was shot at that house. A lot of the scenes.
Yeah, we call it being smart. 24-hour security, taking care of your wealth. Sometimes
but now I gotta say this:
do everything.
I was with NBA one night, the car club NBA. No boys allowed. It's like 3 or 4 car clubs, and we went down to the Wingstop on Flakes Mill, Flat Shows, right across from the spot, and he was there. And I was like, is that Rick Ross? And you know what? NBA, no boys allowed, was all girls. So, of course, they were taking pictures with him. I'm like, I'm looking around like, he got no security. Now, maybe I didn't see him.
Yeah, but that's for damn sure.
I'm thinking that's the case. You know, with somebody of his celebrity. But he was having fun and talking and laughing, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, wow, now that's what's up, you know. Somebody of your celebrity just out.
But no, I think he's a little bit far removed from that lifestyle in comparison to somebody like Dolph. Like, take somebody like Shaq. I've seen Shaq so many times. And he, especially on the car scene, like I just saw a post with Swag Pack Shaq. Shout out to him. And he's going to be an episode of Shaq Life. Shout out to him. Check the episode out. That's coming in December. Shameless plug. Sorry. Shout out to NASCAR Daddy in the chat too. But anyway, you know, he really be out. Like Shaq really be on the south side of Atlanta, walking around. Dolo.
Yeah, but like you said, but Shaq is not a dude to argue or beef with nobody about nothing.
But what is he driving?
Oh, he got to drive a truck.
Well, he used to come to our restaurant all the time in his Bentley truck.
Yeah, but as big as he is, it got to be extended and made. You know, man, that's a big dude. That's a real big dude.
But
I'm driving top notch shit, but
he got some incredible shit. Is he really driving that shit to QT?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Well, the first time I met Shaq, we were in Bethune-Cookman College in Daytona. I was working. My sister was in college there at the time. Well, I worked there after the fact, but he was there. He was with the Orlando Magic at the time, and he was dating a girl there. And he came in the gym, and they shut everything down because Shaq was there. Now, he was a young superstar then, but the fact that, you know, you just go, and he's carefree because you don't have them problems. You know, and I'm quite, he had people with him. But, you know, it was more like, hey, Shaq's here. Y'all slow down. He ain't going nowhere. Versus a Dolph. Or like somebody said in the comments, T.I.
So everybody knows Shaq is, I think he's like an honorary deputy in like Henry County. So what's the worst hood in Henry County?
Well, really, it's Stockbridge.
Stockbridge? Okay.
Maybe.
On the edge of Clayton, though, that part of Stockbridge.
So are you going to see Shaq in one of those vehicles in the hood going to get some cookies for his mama?
Yeah.
I think he will.
Nobody messing with Shaq.
He got a donut shop.
Nobody's messing with
It's
Shaq.
burned down now. It's burned down.
Shaq be in McDonough.
I thought they.
Not yet. We went by when we got back. It's still burned down. I mean, he gonna rebuild it, but right now it's not there. But Shaq doesn't have those issues though.
Right, Mark. He doesn't have those issues. I mean,
and Shaq is so approachable that if you want to kill him, for what? I mean, he don't jury up and gaudy jury and nothing like that. So you ain't gonna rob him because he don't carry cash. He's so rich that my people gonna pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's one of those people to go shopping and have it delivered to the house.
And then, like somebody said, the thing.
Like I said, he used to come to our restaurant every other day with nobody but himself. And when he wanted to have a meeting there, his manager would call me and say, "We want to use the private room. Shaq is going to be there at such and such time, and we want to use this room. And I would say, okay. And they would come and sit there and have a meeting, unbothered. Yep. And the customers didn't bother him. Like when we had McDonald's, I don't know if anybody knows that my family owned McDonald's for like 26 years, right? So we had all the McDonald's on the east side, Panola Road, Turner Hill Road, inside of Walmart on Farrington. Anyway, we had so many celebrities that came to our restaurants on a continual basis. R. Kelly used to come like every other day. Nobody bothered them though. Nobody bothered them. You know, we saw so many celebrities on a continual basis that our employees kind of got used to it. They got used to seeing Shaq at Cowboy Chicken. So it was no big deal when he came in there. The customers didn't bother him. Our employees didn't bother him. He got
it's almost chicken. Like Atlanta's that place where you see people and it's almost like you're shocked that you see them, and they're shocked that they're noticed. It's weird. Like that's why they love it here in Atlanta, because nobody goes really crazy. They do go a little crazy, but they don't go crazy when they see celebrities.
No, they don't go crazy. They don't go crazy over them when they come to Home Depot. I've seen what's his name? T.I.
I'm finna say he finna fuck somebody's name up. I seen IT in the
I'm gonna tell you something about a celebrity that kind of blew my mind. My wife worked at Spelman in 01, 02, and 03. And when Morehouse and Clark played the homecoming football game, her bookstore worked the front of the stadium. And Denzel's son was playing football for Morehouse at the time.
Oh wow!
And Denzel didn't miss a home game.
John David.
My wife pointed him out for a get up. If she didn't say that was him, I wouldn't have known it was him. I mean, the mustache, the whole nine, because he wanted to see
incognito.
Yeah. Because you don't want all that. Let me get an autograph, man. I'm trying to watch the sun. You know.
That's dope.
Yeah, but so some celebrities walk in plain sight. If they don't, if they really don't want to be noticed and want to go shopping and go whatever, Michael Jackson used to do it. Yeah, but he could never go by himself nowhere. So people realize, hey man, that dude kind of look like, Michael Vick had a whole nother alias. I forgot the name. He had a whole nother name he would use. You look like Michael Vick. No, my name is this.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them got an alias.
But it's kind of weird if you have all of these supercars and these souped up cars or whatever, and you're a celebrity. Like, all these rappers that's in Atlanta, like there's a billion rappers in Atlanta, and of course they're gonna spend their money on a vehicle. So you're gonna pay all this money for this vehicle, and you're gonna drive it, and you ain't gonna never stop. Is that what we're saying?
But the point is, in Atlanta, you're not bothered. You know how many supercars you see on 75, 85?
Yeah, but it's a high level of danger, is what I'm saying. You don't think so?
Danger, but the danger follows the person, not the car.
Exactly,
that is true. It follows the person.
Like Daniel, the guy that was on here, Take It to the Trap. He got 2 or 3 supercars, and he drives them. So you think he has the same worries that everybody else has? And he got money. We both know he got money. So.
Yeah, but he white. That's
no. So you saying, Mark? So you saying my good friend, and you know who I'm talking about, who has a $200,000 Mercedes that she drives daily, who also has the chrome G-Wagon that she drives daily, never has a problem.
Damn.
Never has a problem.
She a woman. Go ahead and say it, but she a woman. Go ahead and say it. It's like you want to say it so bad.
At most, she's harassed by the water boys on the highway. At most, that's about it.
Yeah, and she give them money, but I'm saying she don't drive like that though.
What's like that? What does that mean?
Okay, you're not gonna catch her on Riverdale Road on Friday night.
She's from the South Side. McDonald's. You don't know that. You don't know how many nights she came to my house.
You're not gonna catch her at the little hole in the wall, hole in the wall fish spot.
But why would you want to go to that? Why would you want to go to a hole in the wall fish spot?
Because they got the best fish.
You don't know that.
They got the best fish.
She's from here. She's from here. She's very comfortable in her element.
Yeah, but them niggas on the east side might not know that.
Stupid. Man, no, I can't agree with you on that one, Mark.
I don't know.
Like they say, Gas Up Maniac say danger will follow your dope ass car home.
It will. It will.
Okay, that could happen. That could happen. But if you're in a gated community, security at the gate, which normally comes along with those $600,000 cars and
absolutely.
so on and so forth, they can only follow you so far. You know what I mean? Or with him, no. Hold on for a second. So is it worth it? The rapper, the rapper, I think it was a rapper in California, made a live video with his chain, told everybody his address, and then went there and killed him and took his chain.
That was who was that? That was nope. Let's not fuck up his name.
Whoever it was,
that's still like 50 Cent. What's his name?
Somebody that wasn't smart.
But no, I mean, he was taunting them. Y'all think y'all tough? I'm here at the address, blah, 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 blah.
I don't think that's what happened, Skip.
That is what happened. He went live and he
went live and told them the address where he was.
And that Pop Smoke, that's his name. Thanks, Wayne. They came and fucking robbed him and killed him.
I don't think he said his address. I think it was in.
Yes, he did.
No, Tia, he said his address. He told them where he was.
He posted his address, and they went and fucking killed him.
Okay.
So now y'all agreeing with me?
Tia say nope, didn't happen like that. Yeah, that's what they say he did.
That was beyond dumb.
Yes, Pop Smoke. He posted it, and they went and fucking killed him.
I don't think he posted it on purpose. I think that he accidentally showed his address, which is what I said.
Same shit.
Same. Tomato. Why would you be on there telling motherfuckers about you can't get me and this where I'm at? Now, again, this is all what I heard. I'm here. I'm blah, blah, blah. Here it goes. You think you bad? Come get it. He was in New York City. Another state slipped up. Hey,
some people, you think you gangster, but you're dumb.
Now, Rashad, that was different though with T.I. T.I. was drunk and didn't have his ID, and the man wasn't going for that shit. Yeah, I know you, T.I. Yeah, I know you live here. I mean, but you didn't get your ID, ain't letting you in. He was being an asshole. The dude was, but
yeah, he was because my brother lives in that subdivision, and I used to go over there every day and didn't show no ID. They wouldn't question nothing about it. When they know you, they know you. He must have been acting like a real asshole.
Oh, T.I.?
Yeah.
Possibly. But the dude say, yeah, I know you, T.I., and I know you got a house here, but you ain't got no ID, ain't letting you in.
He was being an ass.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Lost his job.
But I want to know more about Tia. Y'all tell me if y'all remember this. Somebody hit the lotto at a store, went and bought a big chain, and got robbed at the same gas station they hit the lotto at. That's what Gas Up Maniac. Gas Up Maniac said that. This is my first time hearing of that.
He must be from the south side.
See, he hit for a little bit of money and wanted to flash it and got robbed.
Right at the Chevron. You know it was a Chevron.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Gas Up Maniac, tell us when that was, man. You put it, whoever it is. But hey, it happens, man. If I hit the lotto, y'all ain't gonna know it. I'm like, damn, let's get into some money. Nope.
So who's driving a daily?
I agree.
Who's driving a daily? Like who's driving a daily?
I have a daily driver.
I
have a daily driver.
See,
but this type of shit makes me like, all right, no.
But why? But why, Mark? Who's trying to kill you? Who's trying to kill you?
You just never fucking know, man. If they will kill this man, I ain't shit.
But you ain't did the shit that this man did.
You sure ain't.
But who knows? Who knows what he did though? Right? We don't know.
Mark.
Oh yeah,
what we do know is about his past.
I'm hearing a lot of stories that he was an innocent man. He was
of course. When you die, all they talk about is the good shit. That's all they talk about. He's a loving father, and his kids are gonna miss him, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, he was doing nothing wrong. Yada yada yada.
The first thing the news did say, back in such and such year, he was shot at 100 times in North Carolina. Maybe it stemmed from that. Maybe it's gang related. They were doing a lot of maybes, but his history, his background shows that you've been in violent altercations before.
Yeah, gang-related activity.
Have you been in violent altercations before? Exactly. That's why they're trying to kill you. That's why they're trying to kill you right there. That's why the hit squad looking for your ass right there.
Let's just say the statutes of limitations are up when I was fucking niggas up.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you talking about crimes. We talking about to people.
Oh no. Yeah, well,
exactly. So why would somebody be trying to kill you again?
No, not me. No reason. Now, yeah.
Well,
No.
You might have some employees that might be mad at you, mister.
We don't know. No, listen, we don't know if somebody was like, man, that's a cold ass car right there. I'm gonna come kill him and take the car. And then they just
hey, look, big dog, I'm gonna leave the keys in the ignition. I'll get out on the passenger side and go take it.
I told
you.
I'm with you on that, Skip. I'm like, yeah, take it. I'm gonna replace it.
Me too.
Well, no.
Yeah. I'm glad ain't nobody trying to kill me. They can cuss me and call me ugly and everything else. I'll take that all day.
They're gonna take that Marquise, man.
If you don't start giving these basic cars, if you don't start giving these basic cars some trophies.
Oh my God! There you go. You gonna start the whole channel now.
Right, man. They're gonna light your ass up.
Oh my God! I almost shot a dude that was aggressively trying to give me a compliment on my car. What? Guess what? Maybe that's a gangster. Oh my God! He was aggressively.
It is kind of scary though, because I've had people pull up on me like at gas stations, like pull up, like skirt, pull up and jump out, like, oh, you're rap. And I'm like, back up though. What like I'm a woman. Back up. Why are you talking? Like, why did you pull up on me like that? So I get it. I do get it.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're at an hour and 6 minutes. Put a 100 sign in the chat if y'all want us to open up the lines for people to join the show. We're gonna try something different this week.
And also to answer the question where we got a little off topic, I think any car that you fix up, soup up, modify, whatever, can be a daily driver. It's just up to the person that's fixing it up. If you have more than one vehicle, you shouldn't have to want to drive it daily. That's why you doctor it up. But like, for instance, when I had my Miami Hurricane car, I drove it every single day simply because I love my car. Not worried about how much money I had in it and all the music I had in it. I don't care about that. I want to drive my car. I want my car to be seen. So
I agree with you, Skip.
There's reasons why you could daily drive your show car, so to speak.
Well,
I want to show the time and effort I put in.
Well, honestly, though, have any one of y'all ever felt like, man, damn, I damn near got robbed? You know what I'm saying? You ever left somebody like, oh shit, I dodged the bullet?
I've never felt
like
that, but I do find people looking real hard. Like I get the questions all the time. You in your man's car? Who car you driving?
Oh,
like even the police ask me that all the time. Whose car you driving? Mine. Why can't it be my car?
You trying to rob me? Fuck that.
See, my slick ass mouth to a police be like, run the tag, motherfucker. But
you know, you lock your car and you hit the lock button, be like, burp, burp. I hit that bitch like 19 times. That bitch like, burp, 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 burp.
You stupid.
I be hitting that bitch when I'm inside the store.
Now, Skip, you could probably agree with me on this, Skip. I get the looks on the car, but they don't look at me as in, okay, I'm gonna get that motherfucker.
Well, hope you're not an average size dude.
And I was gonna say,
man,
look at me and Skip, they're not gonna look at us and be like, I'm gonna try that shit.
But I drive a 1998.
Well, I'm just using our size for the
okay. They don't want that shit.
I think people like Hope need to be careful. People like, because somebody like
his
Hope,
size, they'll shoot him. Yeah, they'll shoot him.
He doesn't have a daily driver. So he's a little bit more. No, that's not a daily driver.
What?
Your vehicle is not a daily driver.
No, it's not. He does have a daily driver.
I have a daily driver, but I've been driving it lately because I took them rims off and I just want to fill my car again.
So somebody like you, where you don't drive your car like that, when you do, you get a little bit more lax because it's not a daily driver, and you may get a little bit more comfortable when you at the Texaco.
Your big ass get out that car, that little ass car, be like, nigga, nope, never mind. Oh shit,
nope,
never mind.
But yeah, Mark, to answer your question, back when I first painted my car, by me being in Georgia and Georgia Tech and Miami had a big rivalry, I had some issues at a gas station one time. I'm like, man, fuck your car. I'm like, well, fuck you. And my attitude at that time was, we finna fight. Like, I'll be right back. I ain't even get gas. I jumped in my car. I got the
Damn right.
You know, common sense say you can't win all fights, and this dude might be a boxer. Or he could have been going to get somebody to beat my ass, or he could have came back with a gun. But either way, I ain't gonna see. You know, so yeah, I've had minor altercations that could have led to something else, but I don't. I'm peaceful. I'm a peaceful shit talker.
And I try to when stuff like that happens to me,
yeah,
I try to diffuse the situation. You know, I'm always end up trying to make them laugh. But like, oh, we're cool. Yeah, I try to diffuse the situation because you don't know what these motherfuckers are thinking these days. Trust me.
Damn, Rasan. See, his girl told him 3 guys wanted to rob him. One guy came up to him and told him and he was gonna rob him, but then he changed his mind. Rasan, why he changed his mind? What the shit? Did you pull out that gap?
He said it's about respect. They respect him.
Woo. I guess so. If a dude walk him and tell me he gonna rob me and he ain't got a gun in my face, I'm dropping him and getting the hell on. Cause if he said he gonna rob, if he just walk up to me and tell me he gonna rob me, he ain't by himself and he ain't got his gun out. So I'm gonna jump in my car, probably run his ass over, teach him my plan.
But why would somebody tell you I'm gonna rob you?
That's what Rasan put. No, that's what Rasan put.
I know. I'm just saying. Why would? Hey, by the way, when you go outside, to you, I'm gonna rob you.
Take the car.
They go the key, dog. You ain't got the rob it.
Give me my purse though. Let me get my purse though.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think people are just very lax, specifically with everyday drivers. You don't think about it, but you are. You're very lax.
You can't now. I'm not defending big celebrities or us that have no money. You can't go around uptight all the time either.
You gotta live.
You gotta live. If you walk around with that, oh man, I'm scared to go in the store because there's 50 people in there. Or versus go in the store, get what you want to get the hell on. You know, and I'm not saying that wasn't what he was gonna do. When they got killed, but you know.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the people that's riding around with the show car daily drivers. These are the people that are lax that need to be a little bit more careful. That I think that's what
you have insurance for. That's what you have insurance for.
See, Mark, you're making everything extreme. You're making everything extreme. You're making it like every time somebody gets carjacked, they're gonna get killed. That's not the case. Most of the time, they want the car to joyride in it or to get from A to B because they always find the car intact. Or if they're going to a top shop, then you just find parts of the car. I don't think I can remember for the longest time of a carjacking that ended in somebody getting shot or killed. Have you?
And I've known a handful of people who've died.
No, I get it, but
regular cars.
Well, there you go. So if it happens to a regular car, what makes your show car any more different? Or any different?
But those are the people who are trying to fight to keep that regular car or whatever car
it is.
Yeah, and then they're gonna shoot. You know, if you let that motherfucker go.
So as they say, hey man, I'm gonna be like,
oh my God.
You remember that video you showed the other day? Remember that video you showed the other day where the dude just looked at the car, just pulled away? That's me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they got me.
It was so fishy about that one though. He was like,
I want that Hellcat.
Right.
I'd be more upset about my purse than the car, to be honest.
Yeah, you ain't lying. She might have some glasses in that motherfucker. Oh my God.
Right. The contents of my purse cost more than the car. So yeah.
Hell no. All right, y'all. I'm about to open up the lines for you to join. I don't see anything leading to that, but we're gonna see what happened. So I shall return. What's the next topic?
Some cops hate our cars. Oh.
Somewhat
true.
Some cops hate our cars.
You're trying to say some cops hate our cars.
Yeah.
And then some cops are fascinated by them. I got pulled over one time and the cop said he wanted to see my car. I said, why you threw the fucking lights on me? You know what I mean? You could have pulled and say, hey man, the next stop sign, man, pull over, I want to look at your car. But you threw the lights on me and pulled me over like I broke a law. I was kind of hurt by that.
They did me like that on my way to Florida.
That shit bothered me. I just want to see your car, big dog. I like the Hurricane. With the lights on, nigga, man, I can go. Woo! I was mad.
They told you it happened to be going to Florida. The cop was going past me, turned around and came back. just to, man, I got a radio call that you got, your car was coming up. Your car was a whole car, and my kids want to see it, so I want to take some pictures.
He took the lights on you too.
Yep, sure did.
Well,
Sure did. And then Tony was over talking about, I told you to stop speeding. I told you to stop speeding. And he got mad when he found that the cop just wanted to take pictures of the car and me.
Wow.
And you showed all your teeth, didn't you? Showed all your teeth, didn't you?
Yeah, so did. I was like, yeah, I told you that. I was talking mad slick, but I slowed down though.
So you let him take pictures, obviously.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well,
but the damn, what kind of car we talking about? The everyday driver. I think if you get a newer car like Tia's or yours, and you do all of that mod and upgrading, you probably want, like somebody said last week on the podcast, I don't keep my car but a year or two. So you definitely want to keep the miles down. That's another reason to have an everyday driver. But going to the extreme, like Mr. was talking about, saying that you shouldn't drive it because it draws attention. That's one of the reasons why you modded and upgraded. Is to get attention.
Right.
So when you drive it, you're looking for that attention, in my opinion. Yeah, now, what making it an everyday driver means that you just want more people to see your car, and you love your car. But I can't see the correlation between me having a fixed up old school Bentley that you can get for $50,000 versus $600,000 2021. You see what I'm saying? And me driving it every day, and it caused me to get killed. And that's what I meant by Mark was going to the extreme, thinking that since you drive a show-worthy car or a souped-up car, the attention you'll get could possibly lead to you getting shot, and that just don't make sense to me.
Yeah, and I think
he also means that his car particularly has been windows broken a couple times in parking lots, so he kind of fears that, going to the mall and leaving his car in a parking lot in the mall tends to draw attention to it and people break into it, which has happened a couple times. So, right. To that end, do you drive your daily car that's been modified to a mall? Do you drive it to a late night event? Do you go to a concert and park it? So personally, I think that's what you have insurance for.
Right. And see, there's one thing too.
I don't think it was because of the car per se. They most of the time when they do break into cars, they look inside the cars to see if it's worth breaking into.
And if you have tinted windows,
yeah, you can still look inside.
No, you can't. No, they got some tents you can't see inside of.
Well, yeah, some tents, but I don't think Mark's one of those cars that.
Yeah,
it is. Mine is too. Yeah, mine is too. You can't see it at all.
But see, that's the thing. Wow. One of the reasons why I don't have tint on any of my cars, and I'll never have tint on any of my cars, is the main reason is I want the police to look in the car and say, well, you're an older dude. We ain't finna fuck with him because of the profiling aspect of it. And another reason is like what you said. If I go to the mall and park my car, show car or not, I'm like, man, his seats look good. Shit in there. So I ain't finna bust his windows. But if the car's tint where you can't look in it, most people use tint to hide something or to keep people from seeing what's inside. So let me bust this window because there's more potential for a backpack to be in here or a camera or something than it is with a car with no tinted windows where you can just look in it. You see, because downtown, what's the restaurant everybody was going to every weekend, and there were like people was running out of aisles, busting all their windows, taking out backpacks and whatnot. It was this one restaurant on Peachtree.
Everywhere downtown, really.
That's any restaurant on Peachtree.
But if you leave something in plain sight, that's to me, that's what's going to make your window get broken. So
I agree.
Another thing, when we go shopping or whatever, I carry 100 bags before I run outside and put them in the trunk and go back in the mall.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put the whatever in the trunk before I get to wherever I'm going, because I don't want you to think I got anything. I agree, 110%.
I have a question for Jekyll and Hyde. I see that you're on. You just modified your daily driver. So how's your wife feel? How's she feel comfortable driving it now that it's been modified? It looks great. So hopefully he'll answer.
Yeah, he did post that. Yeah.
he's not going to Stonecrest Mall.
I already told them that's your fear about going to the mall and parking at the mall.
And gassed up maniacs, you say, okay, the 10 is actually a plus to a robber because the glass don't shatter, they can crack it and pull the whole window out.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the 10 also, in my opinion, will make somebody think something is there. Whereas if it's not tinted and they go up, I ain't shit, and I ain't gonna bust that window. I'm wasting time. I'm gonna murder somebody.
They assume these vehicles have guns in them.
Most of them do.
It's a fact, and they know that.
Yeah.
So your best bet is if you ain't got snatch out radios like we did back in the day, but
yeah, I remember that. Just had to.
I mean, you literally have to go to a nightclub, and if you're parking in a lot and you're not valeted or anything, you literally got to leave your doors unlocked.
Yeah, because they check them.
Yeah,
they show they run through check.
Who said that? Nate said he leaves his car unlocked because he don't want to pay to get windows fixed.
Yeah,
well, think about it. If they check it and open it, Hawk, and then look at it and don't see nothing,
they're gonna leave it alone.
Close the door and keep it moving because you're wasting time. I'm here to steal something. Ain't nothing in that car. You see, so it makes sense. But if you have an older car that's easier to steal, it's catch-22 there. You can leave it open and steal it, or you can leave it open and nothing happens. So
I guess it depends on what the thief it is. If it's a thief that's looking to steal something, or is a thief that's trying to take the car.
Right.
Yeah, I actually know people who leave their cars unlocked, like I just said. I'm not one of those people, but I know people who really do that.
Well, I lock my 98 up like I got silk on the floor. I love my car.
Skip still got the boop, boop.
Yes, sir. I do. You think it's a game? I do. And got the train horn on my car that'll wake up the neighborhood when they set their alarm off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And got a drone on my car where I can track my car to within 50 feet of where it's at. Yeah, on my phone.
All right, we have the link pinned to the top of the chat if you want to join the show and commentate on what we have covered. Please hit the link and come on and discuss. Shout out to Miss Deadpool in the building, Jekyll and Hyde, Gassed Up Maniacs, everybody else.
Gassed Up say they got 12 guns when they hit them on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, because y'all probably was in a place. Y'all probably was in a place that had metal detectors or cops, and most people carry their guns and they put them back in their cars because they want to go have fun. Mm-hmm. When really you didn't need a gun in the first place,
So Skip, you're a gun owner and toter. Do you keep your gun inside the car?
I do not.
Would you suggest you keep the gun inside the car or in the trunk?
If you're gonna carry it, you carry it. And see, my opinion is, if you have a license to carry, you don't need to put it in your car. No way. That, to me, you carry the gun around for one of two reasons: to keep people off you or to fuck somebody up. All of that I needed for protection. No, you're drawing attention to yourself when you're carrying a big ass Glock 40 on your hip and you ain't never been in a fist fight. You know what I mean? And I know some people that have actually never been in a fight and they got more guns than the gun shop.
They do.
You see what I'm saying? And then they make a big show of putting it in their car and letting you know, boy, I'm putting this up. But yeah, you see, so if you got a gun permit, a license to carry it. That way you got to worry about them stealing your gun. If you're going somewhere where you know there's going to be security, metal detectors or police, leave your gun at home.
That's common sense.
Think about it. What you need it for? If you're going to drive up, get out, go in a place where there's security, come back out and get back in your car. What's the purpose of the gun? If they get to shooting,
if you can't get in, if you can't get in, you're going to get back in your car and you're going to leave and you still got your gun. You're not going to take the gun and put it back in the, hey, all right, it's like a ball cap. Let me go put it back in the car.
That's what they do. But
they put it back in the car?
Gassed Up Maniacs just said it. On Super Bowl Sunday last year, they burst 20 cars' windows while they were all inside, and they got 12 guns out of those 20 cars on Super Bowl Sunday. So if you're somewhere where you can't carry that gun all the way with you, keep it on your person, why even take it with you? Boom, run outside and get my gun. I'll be right back. Pow. I mean, think about it. It doesn't make sense because they don't know how to fight. Of course they don't. I said that earlier. You must have just got here, Edward Turner.
Know how to fight.
But no, he said because they don't know how to fight. Right. But yeah, like I said, man, it's so easy to get a gun now that the chances of you using it, me using it, or whatever are, possibly almost zero.
Slim to none.
So, and then if somebody get to shooting and you got a gun and they ain't shooting at you, you're gonna pull it out for what?
Right.
Because the person shooting might be like, oh, he finna shoot me, and then start shooting at your ass.
His mind.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Just in case I get shot.
Right. So
I can't relate to any of this. I'm sorry.
No.
Well, good. That's what like I said last week, week before last, whenever. My wife can't go to the gas station at dusk. She can't go to the gas station early in the morning or nothing. You ride that motherfucker till around the gas, I'll go get it.
I wouldn't suggest it.
I mean, but most women are like, I can do that. I pump my own gas. Yeah, goddamn it, but you're mine now.
But again, though, I mean, the dominant force right now is the women. And I want to say a lot of these women have these daily driver show cards. So, are they following these rules? I don't know.
Yeah, hey. And then
I don't get gas at night. I don't.
Thank you for not doing that.
And I really don't go. I used to be a more nighttime, person. I owned two clubs. So I used to be out at night. And now in retrospect, what I was doing then was not very safe.
Dangerous.
I was out at the club. I used to, count all the money. I used to have all the cash with me, get in my car by myself, get on the highway. I live far. I'm not a nightclub owner anymore either. So, you know what I mean? But I was 10, 15 years younger than I am now also. You know what I mean? And I was a little fearless back then. And I don't do any of that anymore. So,
but times change. It changes so rapidly now. That there was a lot of stuff I did back then that, in my opinion, would have made some of the stuff these kids do look minor. And then I think, but back then it was so few and far between those acts that now these kids, they do stuff on the daily. The crazy driving, swerving in and out of traffic. One of my friends lost his leg and his right arm on a motorcycle accident. Riding 120 miles on 20 in the express lane where he's supposed to be, and a truck was broke down in the express lane with no lights on, and he hit a parked SUV pretty much on I-20 right here by County Road at 120 miles an hour.
Wow! Put Miss Deadpool comment up there. Me either. I can relate. I don't know any rules. And I was thinking about her when I just made that statement. And I get gas all the time by myself. That is dangerous.
But I'm sure she also is packing.
I mean, but
and knows how to. She knows how to use a gun.
Right. Somebody's former military. I'm quite sure she knows how to use
military.
All right. Some people think about it like there's a heaven and a hell, and they only think about the heaven. Like, everybody loves my car. Everybody takes pictures in my car. Everybody follows me on Instagram. Yada yada yada. They never think about the hell of that equation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, Mark. But see, the thing is, that's extreme. If you're a person like Hulk, who never has altercations, don't bother nobody, shouldn't have an enemy in the world, I'm gonna go everywhere and be everywhere with my car because I'm Hulk. I have this car that draws attention that kids love. So I'm not thinking about this dude want to kill me because I got a 392, or this dude that just want to steal my car because it's the Hulkmobile. You don't think like that. But in Dolph's situation or a Shaq or somebody like that, they have, well, not Shaq. Shaq is the wrong person to use that. You have to think about all of those hell scenarios because you've done shit to bring that onto you.
Yeah, we do a lot of gang.
I mean, yeah, it should cross your mind, but just to think about it every time you move, no, you can't live life like that.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. I ain't gonna hold you.
I get it, but if you think like that every time you move, Mark, you never go nowhere.
Right.
Right.
Which is always why, but we take my car everywhere.
Literally, if we're going in the city, like I ain't going past Stone Mountain in my car, and it's gonna sit. Now, if we just going somewhere and I know it's secure,
Yeah, if we park, then we take my car.
Yeah, if it's somewhere we're gonna like, if we go into the dome or somewhere we know it's enclosed and it may be safer and there's some type of shit that go like this, and then you drive over it. But even then, it's still not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna take the Hulkmobile everywhere either. I agree with you on that. I'm not gonna take it to the Falcons game.
Yeah, but Skip acting like you shouldn't be thinking about that.
No, Mark. No. I'm not saying you shouldn't think like that. But Mark, you're making it sound like every time you go out with a show car or show type car that you need to think about getting killed, robbed and killed. That's really extreme. That's why I asked you the question earlier. In the last 10 years, how many carjackings ended in somebody getting shot and killed? None. So to think that every time you move, I'm talking about here in Atlanta. I don't know about the rest of the United States.
It's a young lady that got killed on the west side in the West End. I don't know if you've ever heard of West End Shorty. His good friend was a female in his clique, and she was robbed. I think she was in like a Nissan or something, getting gas. A female late at night, and they killed her over a Nissan.
But you saying show cars? You talking about us with show cars?
But look at the comparison.
But the catch is
on the Hulkmobile.
None of us.
They gonna shoot the shit out your big ass.
But hold on. But they're not gonna any. You don't know any show cars who's had the extreme like that. Who's been robbed because they got a show car? Or their car was broken in because it was a show car.
Well, there was a guy from the ATL Exotics Club that got murdered last month.
Uh-oh.
They were trying to take his Maserati. Yeah.
Okay.
If he gave it to him, he'd probably still be here if they robbed him for that. And he fought him off, didn't he? What you saying?
I don't know the details, but I mean, that's in essence what happened. They were at a restaurant. Somebody was trying to break into his car. He came outside. Guy shot and killed him.
Yeah, like we said earlier. Yeah, he finna steal that one. Hey man! Oh shit, he got a gun.
Everybody don't think things, man. You see somebody getting into your vehicle that you put all this blood, sweat.
I'm going. I'm running. In my 1990s, I'm running up on him.
That's different.
If you on my property, then I'm gonna do something to you. But if we out in the streets,
look at what Jekyll and Hyde put that on the screen. Now, Mark, read that.
My screen is far away. Can y'all read it?
Okay.
I can't.
But honestly, do you think a plain Nissan Sentra is going to be packing, or a show car that shows the person has disposable income is going to be packing?
That's a good point. That's a good point. But you don't know though.
Exactly, Mark. You don't know about the next minute what's going to happen.
Nope.
So you can't just plan to get killed. I'm planning for somebody to rob me, so I'll be prepared. No, you can't go through life like that. You have gray hair in 30 seconds.
I'm gonna get one of them old iPhone belt clips, and it look like a gun.
Yeah, okay. The police gonna shoot your ass. He's got a gun. Pow! It's my phone.
No, nobody got them belt clips no more. You look old as hell. One of them now.
Unfortunately, Mark, your car's not new enough to have a tracker on it.
Well, you know what, Tim? I gotta disagree. I have a tracker on my car, on my 1998.
Well, I mean, like it doesn't automatically come. You could always find.
Oh yeah, I'll put it on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll put mine on it.
You steal my car. I want a new one.
Yeah, I got a tracker. Mine came with a tracker.
Tear that motherfucker up.
Mine did not put one on mine because I love my old car. I'm gonna keep saying
that. I have one too. It'll tell me like, oh, your location of your car changed. I didn't want you to tell me that. Okay, thank you.
These cars and these phones tell you everything now.
Yep. When I move my car, it updates my location every 15 seconds.
It does.
All right, so y'all don't want to join the show. Nobody's clicking the link.
We got one person that said they would. Antonio.
Click the link. Deadpool, click the link. Wayne, click the link. Edward, click the link. It's pinned to the top. Let me hear.
No, I want Rashawn. Rashawn, is that how you say that?
Rashawn.
It's not Rashawn. That's not how it's spelled. It's Rahsan.
You know my
so it's not Sean.
I can't see, Skip. You know, I'm
Put
old.
your glasses on. Rasan W. That's what I want. Rasan says some stuff over here.
Get on here and share your thoughts. We brought all this up, you know, to celebrate young Dolph's life. Stream his music. Just tragic, man.
And like me, got to Google it, figure out
You
who
know,
the hell he
but watch
is.
this. This is gonna be a little controversial. What I'm gonna say. Why is it that when a superstar gets killed, it's tragic, but when a nobody gets killed, it's damn?
It's all tragic.
Exactly. But on the news, it was so tragic the way he was killed. Oh, by the way, there was a murder on Moreland at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
It was so tragic. They never said it was so tragic. It was a murder. A young lady got killed with a baby. You see what I'm saying? It was a tragedy when a rich person or a superstar, rapper, or whoever gets killed. When a regular person gets killed, it's regular news. You see what I'm saying?
I just saw Big E join us and then he dipped out. He must have thought we was gonna roast his ass.
I think it's pretty equally tragic.
Oh, she not dressed for video.
Thank you, Deadpool.
Okay, then you had to put that on there, didn't you?
Big E, hit the link. I wanted to see what you had to say. Big E. I don't know where you at.
Deadpool, everybody be trying to be a part of Elite Muscle then.
Uh-oh. Lord have mercy. So did we figure out if it was a Corvette or a Lamborghini? I think it was a Corvette. He had like 4 vehicles that were all camouflage. It was like a Jeep.
Jekyll Hyde is on one, ain't it? I was at work. I told him I can't be about that life. They shot Dolph in a cookie shop. I love snacks. I will be dead in a few days if I tried to be about that life.
Me too.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, me too. Ice cream, cookies, donuts, coffee.
I got cupcakes over on the counter. 2 of them.
Well,
this man got a cup of ice cream and some cookies for his mother. I mean, can you imagine?
That's sad.
And I get that we kind of belittle normal people.
Uber Eats. Mom, what you said that was? You want it again? It'll be here in 10 minutes.
It probably wasn't on Instagram.
No, I know. I'm just.
My thing is, I'll be sending my assistant. My assistant be right there. Okay, you go get that for Mama, please.
Yeah, they from the hood though. Like when you really elevate and you become a pop star and not a rap star, then you get sprinters like T.I. and everybody else.
But you got an assistant, don't you?
But see, most super rich.
What's up, family?
What's going on?
What's up, old man?
Chilling.
Most super rich people.
What's up with you?
They don't go in grocery stores. Most super rich people don't go in grocery stores.
They don't.
But you know,
they got assistants for it.
So, Big E, what's your thoughts on all these juicy topics?
Well, I look at it like I drive my car on a regular basis. You know, even in the hood or not in the hood, you know, I don't never go out thinking that I'm going to be robbed because the little things that are the things that I have done to the car. You know, when I do step out, I step out, you know, and just make sure I do what I have to do to make sure that the car locked. And if anybody with me, they're safe whenever where I am. I look at it like if you go looking for something, you normally find what you're looking for.
There you go.
That's how I
perfect example of what I said about all these people with guns ain't never been in a fist fight. What you looking for?
That's it. Hey, I mean? And the people with guns too on that topic. I feel like most people that have them, a lot of them really truly don't know what it is to throw hands. So they use the gun, and a lot of them don't use it in the way that the gun is supposed to be carried. A lot of them use it just because the fact is that they feel they got that piece of metal, and that's supposed to give them the heart that's beating in their chest, so they think they can talk trash to anybody. That's why a lot of people get shot, because somebody with the gun don't say something, and then as soon as somebody says something back, they feel like I got the right to shoot you because I have it, because they don't know no other way. Some people carry just because they can, and not for a real reason.
Hey man, one of my commenters say you sound like a preacher.
I sound like a preacher.
I'm telling you, I didn't say it. You better read the comments. They gonna roast your ass.
I don't care.
I said, I drive my car every day, and I don't care what nobody say.
But I don't.
But
I mean, no. But at the same time, I just look at it like if you have to worry about what you have and what you drive when you leave your house in the daytime or at night, it shouldn't have to be such a thing.
Well, hold on. Let me ask a question.
I can hardly hear you.
I thought that's what he was going to say. Don't nobody hear me.
I can hardly hear you.
I'm not preaching
today. You need to have some headphones, man.
Yeah, because you sound
ain't nobody gonna help me today. Ain't nobody gonna help me today.
But in his defense, he doesn't have a show car though. So
I don't. Okay, I don't.
You can drive it as a regular car. You know, that's his daily car.
Sounds like a little shade, huh?
He's enunciating, isn't he? About your car. When I drive my car,
I can't hear
make sure everybody's safe.
Hey, don't do it.
You did it. You better read those comments.
Hey, I like y'all, boy. Y'all funny.
Hey, read the comments, man. Because I'm just reading
the comments. I'm listening to you.
That's what's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs some earbuds. If he has some earbuds, he better do both.
Pastor Big E. If you can hear me say amen. These are comments, man. It's not me.
It's not that funny.
Yes, it is.
All right, we're gonna let him unfreeze himself.
Yeah, he needs to make sure you tell him y'all need to put earbuds in also if they're coming on.
I'm with Pastor Big E. I'm just driving.
Pastor Big E.
All right. Take it.
Say amen.
Take the car.
Oh, that's him, Edward Turner? That's what Big E is? That's your Goodman on that one.
No,
that was him? No, it ain't. That's him. He put amen on there.
No, that's somebody different.
Okay. Big E, is that you, Edward Turner?
Last call. Anybody else want to join the show? And we're going to get the hell up out of here. Final thoughts.
Oh, you know what? No, it was something else. Real quick. Somebody sent me a text, and I get 1,000 texts. So I ain't finna scroll back, but it was something they wanted me to talk about. What's the
I keep seeing those posts too, by the way. Everybody's saying this would be a good topic for the podcast. You keep seeing those, Skip? Y'all see those?
Yeah. I'm getting text messages with it, though. Yeah. And I said I was going to bring it up, but I can't remember who sent it, so I can't find it. Wow.
You know, you could type in podcast in the search bar.
And it'll bring it up? It'll bring up anything with it?
It'll bring up any text with that word in it. The more
you talking about like Facebook and stuff?
No, on these text messages.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
You know, when you pull your screen down and you type.
I did. Yeah, I did. I'm looking. I'm like, wow.
Ooh.
I guess a bunch of
technical. You know, when you pull your screen down.
Yeah. Like.
We know Skip got like an iPhone 7.
Oh shit!
No,
hater. Yeah, hater.
Ooh, that might be, that's 13
Pro Max. Hater.
Oh.
Yeah. Now hold your phone up. I
don't even know what the hell I did with it.
Exactly.
He got an 11.
Hey, Skip, you're gonna need a handler with you.
Right? A fucking ball.
They're going to protect that phone.
You're gonna need a handler.
Might go shoot the shit out of you for that.
Let me just, I'm there with you, sir. I'm there.
Does that got 3 cameras on it?
That's 4. No, that's 5 cameras on that. Oh no, 4 cameras on the flash.
How about that? Y'all got I ain't got that kind of money.
Is that the 21 hole?
The fuck is that?
Note 20.
20
Ultra. Note 20 Ultra.
The fuck is that?
Where your phone at?
Put it up on the screen again.
Note 20 Ultra. And
we're
with the pen and
Apple
everything.
shaming
That's
you.
pen.
We're Apple shaming you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Boy, if you'll get this shit out of here,
man. My work phone is Apple phone, and I barely even use it for anything.
That was a
barely.
sticker on that thing. Yeah, phone.
Jekyll
and Hyde, why you coming for me, man?
Burley. Was it a sticker? Let's see it again, Skip.
Let me take it out the case. Hold on. Let me take it out the case since he sells sticker. This man sells sticker. Let me unplug it so y'all can see. iPhone. Turn to the side.
No
iPhone.
sticker. Okay.
Yeah, me and my wife.
No stickers.
iPhone. See the apple?
That's the real deal.
See the apple?
You want me to make you large, Skip? Hold on. Put it up, Skip. Let them know. Let them know what it is. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
That's 3 cameras on the back of that joint.
Oh.
Now, y'all happy?
I ain't got no.
They were talking about you, Mr. Say, hold up your Nokia.
It's flip phone.
Sidekick, Nokia. You know what I'm saying? Nextel.
I've had every iPhone though. I've had every single iPhone.
Can I say that? I had every one.
I still have my iPhone 1, the first iPhone.
Okay, I used to be a Samsung fan too. Until them phones started burning up and shit. Then I got
go ahead and get that iPhone off that thing, please.
Them phones started burning up. Yeah, them Samsung.
No, Samsung.
You know, you say Sam. SAMSONG. That's what
Samsung.
Yeah.
Them lithium
you
batteries.
Got a Samsung?
I remember
it took him forever to get an iPhone. Actually, he was a hater forever.
Yeah, I'm just not a big iPhone because from working at home, Best Buy, what they were charging folks to be able to do stuff with that phone and the accessories was ridiculous.
Look which one it is.
Oh wow, 3G.
Still got the
box
and the phone.
Wow.
Look at no. Well, hold on. This is the 3, and this is the second one.
Wow, I don't have mine anymore. I should have kept
them. Look how it broke all up. Now they're just iPods. I mean, that's all you can use them for. They're just glorified iPods, pretty much. Because they won't update. I think it's operating system 2.
I don't know what that is.
But yeah, this is before you could trade them in and all that. So I just kept them. I kept the box and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. iPhone and Apple sucks.
You were looking up your podcast.
Did you find it? It brought up everybody else, but the person whoever sent it to me said maybe y'all could talk about this Thursday. They didn't put the word podcast, but it brought up everybody else that said something. So I was reading them all, but it was none of those.
Okay.
But from now on, when I do it, I'll text it to our chat group, so we'll have it. Someday Skip gonna sell the OG phone for $1 million. Yeah, you damn right. I'll sell it for 100,000. The hell you talking about? No, and they still come on when you plug them up. Well, it's got the old iPhone charger. I don't even know if I have one of those. The big wide one.
Yep, I remember.
Damn antique shop. Man, I would throw shit away. They say I got an antique shop.
You're a hoarder.
Bunch of old shit. Yeah. I am that. Watch this. I'm a hoarder. Bow. Y'all ain't forgot about them issues. And we'll shoot y'all on bird with this thing.
Sure what that has to do with anything, but thanks for sharing.
What's the range gonna look like next year?
Pretty similar to that, the different wording, of course.
That shit was funny as hell.
Welcome to T-Mobile.
You are so late.
Welcome up. I'm sorry, you already did that one. My fucking, I don't know what's going on over here.
You can't find your regular phone?
No, it's the Christmas tree. I found my phone now.
Okay, hold up so we can see it. Oh, iPhone 10. That's a 10. It's got one camera. That's an 11 with one camera?
No,
not the. Is it?
No,
that's a 10. This is a 10.
XR.
That's an X. That's the X. That's a 10. You got one camera.
Yeah.
Your shit moves slow as a turtle, don't it?
No, it's good. It works for me.
No, I'm just playing.
He's overdue on an upgrade. I don't know why he doesn't want to get one.
Well, look, I've been with T-Mobile so long. When I got with them, they had the jump plan, and I still have it. So every time a new phone comes out, I can take this and give it to them.
Oh, you got T-Mobile?
T-Mobile jump.
Yep. But see, when I was with Sprint,
call it what you want to. It worked fine for me.
Hey, Skip, I had Sprint and I had Samsung for life, and then when they switched over to T-Mobile, they would not honor it.
Cause T-Mobile own them now.
Yeah, I know. They wouldn't honor it, so I left Sprint and went to AT&T.
Well, they got T-Mobile One now, and they're trying to switch me over. And I said, nope, if y'all do that, I'll leave. So I just renew my contract every 2 years before it expires, and I'm still on the jump plan. So every time a new phone comes out, I just give them my old one, and they give me the next one in line, and I keep it moving. Skip like buying shit, he don't know how to operate.
But Skip's pretty tech savvy, though.
Man, listen, you got to tell them that.
He's pretty tech savvy now.
It's a whole bunch of things about the iPhone that you don't know about, man. You just told me one thing that I didn't know. So don't act like because you showed me a little thing about the iPhone, you miss iPhone genius.
What don't I know, sir? I have a MacBook, iPad Pro, pencil,
but that's not
everything.
That's not an iPhone thing. But that's just not an iPhone thing. Android does the same thing.
Get up! You don't jump into some shit that didn't concern you.
Every time you say that.
It's not really.
That was the wrong thing to play at that time, Mark. You should have played that one right now.
No, you had the right button, but it played the wrong sound. I don't know what's going on. It's history, man. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But it's always somebody in the room. There's somebody in the room that always talk about Samsung is better than iPhone, man. Y'all have to stop playing yourself. It's not a fact. Samsung is nowhere near. Only thing y'all got is a screen. That's it. That's the only thing that's better.
And the camera.
What camera? No.
Oh, the camera's way better.
No, sir. You better go check it out. On this motherfucker right here. On this motherfucker right here.
I don't know that. I'm telling you, this
man,
right here.
Look, they done made a 21. They done made a 21. That obsolete ass shit. That obsolete ass shit you got, whatever.
That's 21.
When they started jumping numbers and shit, they went from like 11 to like 30 something, and it was like no fucking justification.
I thought it was like no, it went from 10 to 20.
That's a jump.
Yeah.
What are they doing, man?
I don't know
when somebody texts me and the bubble is green, I'm like, oh.
I feel sorry for him in that phone.
Oh, they don't have an iPhone. Oh,
Apple had to make it to where we can FaceTime with them now too. We have to send them a text.
I know, right?
With you common folk,
we involve them now in the real world technology.
It's so sad.
Look how he look. He got shit to say.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, they could FaceTime with us other than Duo.
Listen.
Yeah. No, there's no Duo. We don't need no app. I can send you a text and me and you can FaceTime.
Hey Hulk, we can't even name our group because you got a Samsung.
Nope, because your ass got a Samsung.
That's right. It won't. It won't let us do it.
It's tragic. Yeah. It's tragic. Do you know how many people ask me?
And now we look extremely broke.
So look, right? Like my siblings, we have this group thread, right? And a few of my siblings, like, got a flip phone. She old. She got a flip phone, right? So like when we because most of us have iPhones, so you know how you like a picture and you heart a picture or you heart something. She's like, she's like, how y'all be doing that? We be like, oh, poor
thing. I guarantee you, I'm sure when these Android phones gonna come up with some way of doing that.
Never
doing what?
Liking.
No, they're not.
I bet you they are. I don't know why. I don't need it because I don't.
But if they do come up with it, guess what? All us Apple users gonna say? By the time y'all got on the train,
right?
I don't even do that on my work phone.
They didn't even have emojis forever on Samsung. They be all jealous when we be sending them smiley faces.
I don't remember that. No, I always remember having emojis.
You did not have the emojis.
I remember.
But you had an
he was talking about letters.
Oh,
we always had LOL.
He had a regular Android.
I've always remember having emojis, and I've been Android forever.
I guess I've had an iPhone too long. Then I'm sorry.
I just feel like I can do more. To me, and it's just my personal opinion. I just feel like I can do more with Android than my
because you haven't used an iPhone.
Yeah, I use one every day.
Does your phone connect to your laptop?
Mm-hmm.
When? We ain't talking about with a cord. We talking about wirelessly. Everybody can plug their phone into the laptop.
He's talking about plugging a USB into it. Download stuff.
And I answered the question.
I can see pictures off my phone.
Yes, it connects.
What you talking about, bro?
Yes, it connects.
So your text messages come on your laptop?
What you say?
Your text messages come on your laptop?
That's how people get in trouble.
No, it's not. Not if you don't got nothing to hide.
Your boyfriend be having your laptop.
Whoa!
And then all of a sudden.
Hold on.
You ain't gonna just zoom by that shit. Yo, wait a minute. Hold on. Who?
No.
You talking about you?
Oh, no. I'm just talking about people get in trouble because their text message go into their computer.
Back up a little farther.
First of all, I don't trust no nigga that say laptop with a B.
Thank you.
I don't trust that.
Thank you. Yeah, what you saying, laptop. That's what you said.
Laptop.
So, Wayne, to answer that question, Wayne, why you need your text messages to come up on your laptop? Because when you're working, because like when I'm working and I'm in a meeting and I'm working on my laptop and my text messages come up, I can respond without picking up my phone. Mm-hmm. And all the people in the meeting don't know what I'm doing because I'm texting.
Miss TJ, Jekyll and Hyde say,
I don't need it.
Jekyll and Hyde says, when Crapple makes a superior product, I will switch. Oh my God.
It's one in every crowd. It's one in every crowd. One in every crowd. Okay. Y'all don't know. Y'all sleep. They just sleep. It doesn't make sense.
Well, you felt the same way, mister, for a while.
I did.
When it all boils down, none of us own Apple and none of us own Samsung.
I got Apple stock. I have stock in Apple, sir. So I'm a part owner.
I said own.
I'm a part owner.
We don't own. All we're doing is paying somebody else to use their product.
I have stock.
I would never go back to that shit. I would feel so broke if I went back to Samsung.
I'm happy where I am.
Why you feel broke? Wait a minute. Why you feel broke if you get a Samsung?
Because I come from a time, and mind you, I'm a little older than I look. All right. So first take on that. When way back in the 90s, right? I have way back in the 90s. I used to sell cell phones, right? I used to sell Nextel. I had one of the top Nextel rep.
I had the blue flip phone
in the country, right? So I had a rep come in and said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all." He said, "It's gonna be a point where nobody will have a home phone and everybody will have a cell phone." We laughed his ass out the store. Like, you can't be serious. There will never be a time where everybody will have a cell phone and then house phones would go away. We laughed his ass out of the room, right? And then years down the road, this thing called iPhone came out, and it was a class thing. I thought you had to have money, and that represented money. And then it got to the point where it just right. They were so expensive, and it's just blended. Now everybody got an iPhone, and I think they should do something about that. And it should be a specific iPhone that would represent the class that you're in. Like,
they got one in Dubai. In Dubai, they got one. It's 24 karat gold encrusted with diamond bezel.
It should be a certain line of them, not like a certain kind. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to represent something. Like if you had an i1000 Nextel, that meant you had some money. If you had an i370 from back in the day, and anybody that's old know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you had a 370, nigga, your ass might have been broke. But if you had an I-1000, the one that flipped, and you could
the blue one,
and you can
I had one. But see, now I had to make a deal with my wife in order to get the first iPhone because they was $700-800, you know, in the beginning when they first came out, which was a lot of money back in what 04, whatever it was. And I said, baby, I said, look, I said, I want this phone, so you got to buy me that for my birthday. That's how I was able to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because we managed our money, but nah, you had to have a little bit of money to go get an iPhone back then.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting to the point where everybody can get everything. Like back in the day, you couldn't get the patent leather Jordans. Sorry,
I ain't never wore pair of Jordans.
Take your ass home. You're not getting these. You just don't have enough money. Now everybody can get everything, and I really fucking hate that. I'm sorry. Everybody shouldn't have an iPhone. Everybody shouldn't have Jordans. Everybody shouldn't have those big ass Balenciaga shoes. No, go home. Everybody shouldn't have Chanel earrings.
But if they work for it, why not? If they work for it, why not?
No, that's not the world in the universe we live in. Everybody can get everything, whether it's not.
What's that got to do with Daily Driver, though?
Way off topic. I'm gonna be so far off topic.
Everybody can get Ruchis. Everybody can get all this. You know,
if you can afford it, you can get it.
It need to be classes about this shit. That's all I'm saying. You need to look.
You sound real
bougie.
I don't even have a word.
Sorry.
Street of Philly, you telling on yourself, ain't it? You remember you used to go to the club and steal them. How the hell you steal them? The iPhone, the next
time. When I was working, when I was a bouncer, that's what they used to do. They used to steal people's phones.
How?
Yeah.
Yeah. They would take them out their back pockets. They would take them off their hips. Because remember, they used to have those leather sleeves.
I get this here. Let me say this. Let me say this here. Anybody on the planet put something in their back pocket, and you can't feel it coming out your back pocket, you need to be killed. I just
professional pickpockets out here, man.
Well, back then the jeans would be real baggies. I mean, they was wearing. You had 32 waist and you was wearing 36 inch jeans.
But those third world countries know how to pick. They can get you.
And then they put you get drunk and put your phone down, and somebody slide it from right from beside you, and
you could take a TikTok out of Young Thug pants. He gonna feel it. You take it right out. Jeans so skinny. Back then they were super baggy.
I keep my wallet in my front pocket. I don't. If you pick it out my front pocket, then I need to be got. You know what I mean?
Like I said, if you go to a third world country, you go to France or somewhere, they're gonna get you. They are that good.
But
out my front pocket? Out my front pocket? No.
Yeah.
But if I'm correct, if you still an iPhone right now, you still an iPhone.
You haven't been in one of those experiences.
No, I haven't.
But if I'm correct, if you steal somebody's iPhone, you can have it shut down completely, can't you?
Yeah, but not a Samsung.
Yes, you can. You steal my Samsung.
Not a Samsung.
They steal that big ass phone. You just assed out, brother.
Fine way.
You can have it shut down.
Hey, Street of Philly is giving away all his secrets. He's giving away all his secrets. They had them on their hip. You bump into them, you're gone. They had the bag of jeans. You reach in your pocket, bam, you got a phone. Okay,
that's how I was a bouncer. I seen it. I watched them happen. Watched them before, so I know.
Street of Philly is a goon.
Good night, Wayne. Good night.
All right, Wayne. Peace out.
Has left the building, and we actually about to leave the building as well.
Look,
in closing, as what Big E say, in closing, ain't nobody gonna let me preach tonight.
Can I get an amen?
Right. We will be airing. Are we airing on Thanksgiving?
That's a great question.
Nobody thought about that.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to see a show on Thanksgiving? The rest of y'all that's in the chat that's left, does anybody want to see a show on Thanksgiving?
No. The cute. The question you need to ask is, will they be watching on Thanksgiving?
Will you watch us on Thanksgiving while you're eating dinner, or before you're eating dinner, or after you're eating dinner? You choose.
9 p.m.
See, y'all can. I ain't doing shit. you ain't gonna mute you for that.
Is it gonna be a football game on at that time? Is it gonna be a football game on?
Oh, well, one comes on at 4, another one comes on at 7, I believe. So yeah.
This nigga ain't said nothing about football all year.
Like 1 p.m.
But I know on Sundays,
before
on
dinner.
Thanksgiving.
You only watch football on Thanksgiving, Hawk?
I ain't gonna watch it at all.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Eating and sleeping and eating.
Okay.
So
well,
we
may do one. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
If not on Thursday, I think we need to do an early show.
Yeah, definitely not Friday, because Black Friday people gonna be moving, trying to buy shit.
They're gonna be moving around, trying to get that 80.
Actually, Black Friday starts on Thursday.
I know.
After Thanksgiving, that's when Black Friday starts.
But
everything's online
for most stores. But now they have the same Black Friday things online.
Yeah.
Because I can't wait. I'm going to get them $20 printers out of Walmart.
Oh my God.
$20 printers?
Yeah.
You don't have a printer?
I have 4 printers.
You just need one more, huh?
No, I'm just gonna get them $20 Canon 2500 printers for $20. They already sent me a brochure. Bam! I want 2 of them.
He said they already sent me a brochure.
Yeah.
Bam.
Said they were brochure on the
the little bright. Or you so sedity you don't check your mail. But in my mail, I had a Black Friday flyer, and Walmart is gonna have a. Walmart has Walmart's gonna have a Canon printer, 2500 series, which I have a 3100 series now. Mm-hmm. The only thing different is the screen a little smaller, but it's gonna be $20, $19.99. Yeah, I'm gonna get 2 of them.
So do you know how much those toners cost on those?
They like $36 for the color and the black.
This would be the first year in like 25 years that I haven't worked a Black Friday. That's crazy.
You want a reward?
I don't know. I don't even know what to do.
Street of Phillies. No, I'm not going from a 3100 to a 2500. I'm gonna have them because when I do car shows and I make judge sheets, I can just print the motherfuckers out on that one versus burning my ink out in the more expensive.
There it is.
I guess I think different. I don't like cheap printers. They don't work.
Well, you and Mark don't like nothing cheap. I've been to y'all house, so I wouldn't addressing y'all with that statement.
It's
whatever. Ain't shit in that cheap. Y'all ornaments cost a lot of money. The fuck.
Probably the cheapest thing you could probably see is that pillow. That's an ACC pillow. That's it.
Man, I thought that shit was Gucci. I thought that was Gucci. I was just gonna say, are you kidding me?
No, she does have a lot she got the pastry. She actually has some ornaments. I have yet to see her put on a tree. There's like 5 ornaments that I have yet to see her even pull out of the box.
Yeah, because they cost too much.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
They're collectibles. So
yeah.
Wow. Street of Philly say nothing about you cheap. Miss, my purse costs more than my car.
Facts.
I believe you.
What's in my purse? Yeah, my purse, my wallet, my sunglasses. Yeah. My Louis Vuitton.
Aren't you the same person you said you didn't want to go when you was at work in Chicago? You had on the $800 shoes. You had to go to Walmart to buy some cheap as work.
You damn right. You damn right.
Oh my God! She'll go to work in $800 shoes. Bowling.
Well, I didn't want to.
She didn't want me in this corner because all the expensive shit is in this corner.
That's why she said, "Be your ass still."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I put my mouse on a book and she said, Do you know how much that fucking book is? That's what she said, Skip.
Hey man, look, I've been to your house, so I get it.
We in overtime.
I've been in your man cave too, so I get that part. So that's why I will be doing my podcast in my man cave. But
no, Skip, that's a theater. It's a 6-seater. Sorry.
You said that shit like, oh, it's a theater, it's a 6-seater.
The broke people have man caves. I have a theater.
Okay, well, I have a man cave, so I'll take that.
I'm
like, wow.
I'm logging off. I'm logging off now.
All right, y'all. Hey, good night, man, everybody.
And next we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next week. Is it next week?
Yeah.
Yes, next week.
Yeah.
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
So we see y'all. If you see the notification, I don't know. I'll be working. I'll be doing a lot of stuff. So we're gonna play this music. We're gonna get up out of here. Shouts out to everybody that was in the chat. I said chat in the chat. I don't know what's going on with the music. There's my music. Can you hear my music?
Yes.
You said Rasan W. Help I'm
now you see it.
All right, I see it now.
Street affiliate. Miss Deadpool.
Call him out when you see him. Wayne.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde. Big E. Pastor. The pastor.
Help, I'm addicted.
Help, I'm addicted. Celebrity, PC celebrity.
How come when people are reading on the screen,
they go like this? They be like, Antonius Mitchell. Did I say that right? I don't know. What else we had in here?
Everybody.
Edward Turner.
Edward Turner, shout out. NASCAR Nick was in the building. Shout out to him.
Yes, he was.
I can't
in the building.
Linda, Sherlonda.
Oh, I was just going to say Nighthawk, Deontavius.
All right, shout out to them. About that
Big
life
Rock.
Building.
Gassed Up Maniacs.
Gassed Up Maniacs. Yes, sir. We're going to start shouting out everybody.
I try to shout them out as soon as I see their name, so they'll know we appreciate them.
We do appreciate y'all. We're going to see y'all next week, and it's out just